Hey guys, Adam here from Sapphire Glade Comics. Hope you all are doing well. I am back again finally with a brand new comic book day review video for last week and this last Wednesday. So basically this is the rest of the comics that I read for the month of January. Didn't make a new comic book day review video last week because I didn't buy my comics last week, but I bought them this week. Especially this week was a light week. I think the only book that I picked up, the only book that came out that I wanted to read this week was this first one. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, first up we have What If Galactus Transforms Spider-Gwen? So basically, this has been a mini-series of what if Galactus transforms some various characters from the Marvel Universe. And each story kind of went through what each character would be like as a Herald of Galactus, what they would do, the worlds they would intersect, and the people they would interact with. Well, for Spider-Gwen, she becomes a herald by protecting a people from being devoured. And then she gets to a dragon planet, and her story of Peter Parker dying in her arms in her universe comes to light, and she decides to betray Galactus. So how that all comes about, I recommend reading it. It's just a nice quick little read. And not to mention the costume that the artist designed is very nice. And next up we have Star Wars: A New Legacy. This came out last week or this week, I forget. But basically this is everything. These are just 3 short stories. One that takes place before A New Hope. Another that takes place post-Empire. And another that takes place also post-Empire. But I don't know what's going to be, if this is going to be utilized a lot in the future. But these are just some short stories. They were all right. The first one was about an art gallery. So Afra was there, and a former Sith was there as well. Well, he's on the front cover right there. And yeah. And then the second one was something else. And the third one was about the stormtroopers carrying on the legacy of the Empire. So it was an all right read, but honestly, I didn't need to pick it up. Could save $7. Next up is Superman Lex Luthor Special. This is a one-shot. And basically what we have here is Lex Luthor is still kind of not knowing who he is. Because when during the House of Brainiac story, he kind of went AWOL and sacrificed his memories for the greater good. And we see some memories from his childhood. He apparently really liked music, so we're going to see how this plays into the future of the Superman stories. I do know this summer is a summer of Superman, so Superman's going to become the focus this summer for DC Comics, so that'll be interesting to watch and read. And I look forward to bringing it back to you. But this was pretty good. I kind of enjoyed it. Next up, we have Power Rangers Prime number 3. Basically, we kind of go over what Rita's up to and what she wants to do, kind of. The command center has been turned into a museum, and we kind of learn a few new things about this new world. So far, it's been interesting. I've enjoyed it, but I can't really talk too much on it because I don't really want to spoil anything, but it was good. All right, next up we have Ultimate Spider-Man number 13. This one was also a great read. Ultimate Spider-Man has always been a good read. And this one hits just as good. Basically, we have the Venom costume guiding one of Peter Parker's kids around, and Peter Parker and Harry Osborn have been kind of in Kraven the Hunter's world. And Kraven the Hunter actually took them hostage and has this mountain in Mole Man territory, a jungle full of wildlife. And basically, Kraven's like, I'm going to hunt you, and I'm going to kill both of you. So this was interesting. It was a great story. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to reading more about it. But again, I didn't want to spoil anything. All right, next up we have the last of the Star Wars of Battle of Jakku Last Stand, number 4, or issue 12 of 12. And this is the final clash between the Empire and the Rebel Alliance above the skies of Jakku. And Jakku is further fleshed out on why it was just a defining arena for the conclusion of the original 6 Star Wars movies. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So I look forward to what Star Wars is going to become after this. So there's that. Again, not going to spoil anything. Next up, we have The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 66, part of the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man. And basically, it's just the sister wondering why Spider-Man held on to her sphere for so long and won the challenge and witnessed millions of deaths. So Peter Parker is still dealing with all that. He's basically given up at this point because nothing matters, etc., etc. And he goes and he talks to Felicia, and it was an alright story. I hope they can do justice to Spider-Man. I want to read a good Spider-Man story. Alright, next up we have Superman issue 22. And this is the continuing of the Doomsday storyline. Apparently there's this revival cult that had their planet destroyed by Doomsday, and they're out for revenge, and they find Doomsday. It's been good. Lots of action, great artwork, good story. You get the Superman and Superwoman team up here. You learn more about this people that they call the Revival, I think. I forget. And yeah, we'll see how this all plays into what the Summer of Superman is going to be. So yeah, nothing that I really want to talk more about this. I don't really want to spoil anything. And next up, we have Catwoman issue 72. I don't know what is going on in Catwoman anymore. Basically, Selena Kyle goes to this gala. It's Halloween, I guess, and she's there to steal some information on Evie and figure out who Evie was or what she was. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on with Catwoman, so I'm just reading it because I have had the entire Catwoman run before, so this was different. But yeah, kind of a speed run through, guys, about everything that I've read. So sorry for talking fast. I like to keep these videos short, but I mean, everything was okay, I guess. I mean, there wasn't anything that was absolutely disgusting. There were a couple books in here that I feel I didn't need to buy because I don't think they're going to have a need for anything in the future, but I read all of it. Lightning reviewed everything, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be on the lookout for some more videos, guys. Like I said, my channel is all about pop culture, We do trading card stuff sometimes. We do light novel reviews sometimes. We do anime boxing reviews, which, by the way, I have a couple of anime figurines that should come within the next week or so. And of course, more comic stuff. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and you all have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.